I brought all the stuff over, Coach.
All right.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just...
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow.
Just prepare to be amazed. What? My back!
Anson! We were just about to ask you the same thing! Going to make some for free. Paimon would feel terrible if you won't get to try it. Of course, we're also here to help.
All right.
You're here, Eon-san.
Cold. So cold. I'm drowning! And there's something in the water!
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me, too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but we found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have We've never seen the effects this heightened before. But maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Gasoithoth?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we
Oh, that giant black bug.
True. It poses no threat to us now. But whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is lost.
Right! You can purify abyssal power!
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still.
So, what can we do now?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave.
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back?
What is it, Aeon-san?
But,
Are you sure about that?
So dark.
Huh?
Like underwater. Where
It's working!
is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's... No, Duarte.
Oh no!
skyward! All right.
My friend, is he any better? Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end. Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured...
Wait! What do you mean?
You're right. Duarte didn't have many distinguishing features. I don't think he ever stood out. No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
We're back!
Duarte? How did you get here?
It's working!
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. No. Wait. Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and... You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? Thank you.
It's no use. It'll just come back. It will devour everyone.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she can talk to us, but nothing she says makes sense.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But Ion-san, Then, what about people destined to be When Kochita was little, she was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult to handle.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, and the abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it. She became a completely different person after that. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were
How can we help her?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali.
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family? If Quali goes to battle, I can't let that happen. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still,
Kochita.
Fight it.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out.
There's no turning back.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister... it!
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible, but I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run?
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter.
Stay away from my brother!
Watch out! Coming at ya! Fire! Well, with
I will have order. Solidify. Burst forth.
Feel this ancient power.
I can do this. I have to do this.
coming at ya!
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Coming to be. Witness my great undertaking.
Order guide you.
Go away!
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with... No. Wait.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What? That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost.
Even though we're both scared of monsters?
Is that so? I finally feel like myself again. I think I'll rest here for a bit.
I'll keep you company.
Atoko's all better. Yes, really. It's all
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. So all those rumors about the Traveler really...
Kuchita's getting better, too.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many. We only found a solution this time because you kept her cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit. You're right. That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything? Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's... You're amazing, An-san. You really make Paimon feel like she...
An-san, bad news! Okoland is out of control!
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize...
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job.
Careful! He's not himself!
Okoland!
He thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on! Give me your worst! Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe! Solidify!
Then! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Mom, Dad, are gone.
This is my final battle!
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like...
Wretched monsters! Give me my family back! Look, Okoland! That's your father! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son.
But what should we do now? He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically...
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice! It...
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep.
The draft of...
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry!
Please, give him the draft. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream.
It's all right, my boy. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so besides...
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlin against the Abyss.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlin 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlin remains unfinished. It may seem difficult to understand. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlin. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home.
But that's not your fault.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect...
Like, with the draft, who knew you could make medicine? Were you a...
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered in order to develop a treatment as fast as possible. Guthred, that's who he was. Unrelenting in his... I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? Paimon's starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. All I can tell you is this. Natlin may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not, and that is why...
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to...
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait. Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything...
Natlin must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlin is gone,
in the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. If that explanation is too difficult to understand... Death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, but I am of the belief that, so, before the final moment truly arrives,
Oh, did something happen?
this is a critical time for you, Traveler. Best of luck to you all.
Still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long? Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Reunited at last. I brought candy and cookies to share.
Of course we missed you! Ooh.
Just in time, Traveler.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
To be honest, a third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts, and... you brought the pilgrim... Okay.
Sorry I'm late.
Chaska showing up late for something?
I had to follow a group of monsters. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the
Nope.
All right, then...
Hold on. Remember?
Oh, right, Traveler.
Huh? But what?
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's much more difficult to express those feelings.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make a... So basically, you want us to leave the...
Oh, don't worry.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see... But staying out here... Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so... You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side.
But Paimon's not.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow. Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, and when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike...